Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. Good to see everyone coming in here today. I'm making some dessert this time. Hi, Damon. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and share this out. There's Nikki, and there's Vanita, Juana Lisboa. You guys are right on the ball today. Let me go ahead and share this out. So I won't see what you're saying. I won't see when I share it out. I don't see your talking to me. There's my daughter. Hi. Good to see everybody. Oh, no, Damon, sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me go ahead and ask for a share, and then I'm going to share this out real quick. And then you won't be able to, or I won't see any comments that you make while I'm doing this because my screen goes black to do on Facebook and Periscope. That's, Twitter. I'll share this out, and then we can, okay, there we go. There's Erlene. Thank you for my moderators coming in here. I'm going to use my batter bowl today. I think I can put this down just a little. Use my batter bowl. And you'll be able to see what I do. I've already got my oven lit. So you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take in and add these things as I need to do them. First of all, I need to put my flax egg. Oh, good. I'm going to put my flax egg in the bowl. And I made this up long before I came in here, so it'll be ready to go. I got everything sitting here on this side that I need to put in right away to whisk. And then I add everything else. Everybody knows a flax egg is 1 tablespoon of flax meal to 3 tablespoons of water. Okay, and now I have to add my coconut oil. And it had to be room temperature. It has to be cooled down. So I melted it a while ago and cooled it down. And it is the refined coconut oil. And then my coconut sugar and my vanilla extract. I got my vanilla extract out. I think it's coconut sugar and then vanilla extract. Let me go look for sure. And vanilla extract to the bowl. Okay, I got to measure out my vanilla extract, but I never measure that out so I'm in here anyway. Welcome to everybody coming in, and thank you for coming in. Looks like Richard's in here. Welcome, Richard. Good to see you. See how much vanilla I need. Oh, 1 teaspoon. Okay, let me get my teaspoons out here. Okay. Now what I'm going to go ahead to do is I'm going to whisk this all together first before I add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to follow my recipe here. Let's see. And vanilla extract to the bowl, whisking together until smooth. Next, add in the oat flour, rolled oats, shredded coconut. Okay, here's my oat flour, and I took my rolled oats, and I took 3/4 of a cup of rolled oats and ground it up in my Vitamix to make the flour, because it makes perfectly good flour. It's cheaper than buying the flour. Just get some rolled oats and that. So somebody can message Linda that I'm on because she wanted to come in here and I didn't message her. She just messaged me and I can't get back to her. Let's see. She's trying to message me and I can't talk. Okay. So somebody could message her. John, I know he's not in here, but if somebody could. Rolled oats, shredded coconut. Okay, get my rolled oats. Got some right here. I have to see how much rolled oats I need. Let's see. A 1/2 cup. They say gluten-free, but I don't think it really matters because it doesn't. I try to get gluten-free, but don't always. And these are the rolled oats. The old-fashioned oats are the rolled oats. They're the bigger oats. So this is what you need. I'm just going to do it over the bowl, so if anything happens, it won't go all over the place. This is a brand new container. I keep these on hand so I can make some flour and everything out of them. On tight. There we go. Set it back here. All right. Now, make sure I got everything in here. Rolled oats, shredded coconut, baking soda, and salt. Okay, the shredded coconut is supposed to be unsweetened, but I couldn't find unsweetened. So all I have is sweetens, but I don't think it's going to roll. What the coconut does is it helps hold this together. So that's what they said in the instructions. It helps hold it together. So that means half a cup of shredded coconut. So this will help hold it together. This is a different kind of a recipe. And these little clips are great for closing up the bag. Whoops, closing up the bag and making sure that it's tight. All right. Now I think I've got everything, and then now I'll get back with you too. Baking soda and salt. All right. Let me see how much baking soda I need. I don't measure a lot of these out. I measure them when I'm in here. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. It's simple enough to measure these out when I come in here. Okay, that's a different one. Okay. Half a teaspoon baking soda. Listen, everybody knows this is the non-aluminum. You gotta almost have baking soda in your cookies. They're not going to bake up if you don't. All right, and let's see what else I need. And salt. Mix until well combined. And let's see, how much does it take? A quarter teaspoon of salt. Okay. And everybody knows I use sea salt. I can get this down in here, but I'll try to do it without getting too much in here. It'd be real easy to do. Well, let's see if I can. Maybe I got a quarter one here, and it'll work better. Stick down in there. That's an eighth. Yeah, maybe this will. Yeah, this will go in there. I'll just use this one. Safer that way. That way I don't spill it out. Or don't get too much. There we go. That works much better. Okay. All right. Now, it says it's mix until well combined, and then I fold in my chocolate chips. Okay, I'm going to take this out here, and I'm going to use a spoon. And this is going to be a thick batter. It's supposed to be. You see how thick it really is. If I want it thin, I can. Want a thinner batter? Let's see. What does it say here? I'll just leave it go. I don't like to make them too thin because I don't want them breaking apart on me. Now I think I need a half a cup of the coconut, or the half a cup of my chocolate chips. Okay, Arlene, and you have a great day and happy Sabbath when Sabbath comes. Okay. Thank you for coming in just that short time. I appreciate it. I didn't get Linda. I didn't get Linda message, so she probably didn't get the notification. Oh well. This is supposed to make 10 cookies. We'll see how many it does make. Let me get a regular spoon to get this off here. Make sure these are well combined. We'll see, it's supposed to be 10 cookies, and I'll see how many I get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. If you're talking amongst yourselves, go right ahead, and I'll be with you in just a little bit as soon as I can get this done. this down so you can see on my, this back just a little. Hope this doesn't blow off. I can, maybe I'll shut this off temporarily just until I get this done. I'll shut my fan off temporarily just until I get this done. We're pretty hot outside, but I'm okay. This is the medium scoop from Pampered Chef. They say to use the medium scoop. You know, these things, I'm glad I got these because this medium scoop is awesome. These scoops are really awesome. I might get more than 10 cookies. Never know. Say about 2 inches apart or so, because they're going to spread out a little. And I can understand why you use this one instead of the bigger one. You'd have too much, and then your cookies wouldn't, you wouldn't get enough. Trying to get an even amount on here. Yeah, I'm going to get more than 10 cookies. Really, I mean, I am. I'm getting more than 10. I should have probably used the bigger scoop. It would have been, oh, that's all, you know, that's okay. I'm going to turn this around so that you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Now you can see a little bit of what I'm doing. Sorry about that I didn't turn it around before. I'm going to make sure these don't fall off. So it would be horrifying if they fell on the floor. Might have a little bit more than, can always, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more than 10, probably about 12. These things are supposed to hold together. We'll see. They may not look like they're going to hold together now, but they said once you bake them and everything, you leave them in your on your cookie sheet, they hold a lot better. They stay a lot better. Some of these I'm going to add a little bit more to them, just a little bit. So we'll see how that's going to be. Hope everybody can see okay. I'm trying to do the best I can to get these on here. The best I can do. There. Okay. Put this in the sink. I've got dishes to do. Now I'll put these in the oven. And it says 9, I think it's 9 to 12 minutes. So I'll put it on 9 minutes. So they aren't going to take very long at all. Come on, get up there. There we go. Put it on 9 minutes. There we go. Now I got it. Whew. Oh, okay, there, now I can talk to you. What's everybody's weather doing like today? Are you hot? Like we are, we're hot. Let me turn my fan back on. There, now I'll get the air blown on me and I'll feel so much better. There. I hope it's not pixelated or anything. So what's everybody's weather doing? Is it, you got warm weather, hot weather, cool weather? I wish we were only in the 70s. I wish we were a lot cooler than we are, but it is what it is. Wow, you had a hail shower and you're freezing? Oh my goodness. 68 and cloudy in Kentucky. You know that's ideal temperatures. Oh my goodness. I would love it to be that cool here, but we got in the 80s yesterday. We're going to get in the 80s again today. You know, it is what it is. This is the time of year where you can't do anything about it. It's going to get hot. You know, it seems like our spring is always delayed. Spring is supposed to come in March 22nd, and sometimes it doesn't come right away. And oh, you're 60, sweetie. And it takes a while to warm up. It's not until the end of April, early in May, that we finally get warmed up and we get hot. And the 45 and cloudy. Wow, that really is cool. But we actually, around here, we actually go from winter weather clear to summer. We kind of skip over spring because it stays so cool, or stays so cold. Because I had to run my furnace every night, the whole month of April. And I thought, that's terrible. I had to run my furnace, and I'm kind of glad I don't have to now. It stays warm enough that I can run my fan at night, and I'm plenty cool in the morning. I cover myself up with a fan. I have my air conditioner going, so it doesn't feel too bad in the morning. We've been getting down in the 40s at night, which 81 in Brazil. Yeah, I figured you would be pretty warm on Lisboa. Yeah, I know you get pretty warm there. I don't, like I said, the heat gets to me. I don't really like the heat that much. I can't stand too much heat. It just bugs me. I just don't do well in the heat. Not at all. Not at all. I never have. I'm gonna get this out ahead of time. I just don't. I don't know. Other people can probably stand the heat, but not me. I just don't take to it too well. It would be a lot better if it wasn't so hot, but you know, it is what it is. That's the way it goes. It's always so cotton picking hot in the summertime. Then we go several months from May to November with no rain. That's how bad it gets here. No rain. Hi, darling Linda. I've got my cookies in the oven right now. Cooler in Indiana? Well, we got real hot when I lived in Indiana. I lived in Indiana for years. I grew up there, and it was always hot in Indiana. So, hi, good to see you. Welcome. It was always cooler hot in Indiana. Very cold in the winter. Man, was it ever very cold in the winter. Too cold. Welcome to those coming in. I've got my cookies in. Hi, good to see you. I got my cookies in the oven right now. So you just have to go back and watch the replay how I made them. So don't take very long to make. But it's a different kind of recipe. It's got coconut flour in it. It's got it's got coconut sugar, actually. It's got coconut sugar. It's got your rolled oats. It's got oat flour, and it's got oatmeal in it. Oh, you want to see how yesterday's cheese came out? Hi, Alexis. Let me get it out. I've already taken a slice, and I put it up on my Facebook page for those that haven't seen it yet, but I'll get it out and I'll let you see it. There she be. There's my cheese from yesterday. Like I said, you can slice it, you can grate it. And I sliced this morning. Oh, it's very easy to make. And cashews are something I keep on hand anyway. And you know, they're cheaper than almonds. And this turned out really well. I kept it in the refrigerator overnight. Didn't slice it up till this morning. Didn't put it on my Facebook till this morning. But you can see this slice. See how well it's holding together? You can grate it. It does. It does look like cheese. You can even grate it and it melts. It's supposed to be cheese. It is. Oh, you did? Yes, this is a cheese. This is cashew cheese. This is cashew cheese. Yeah. I put it in a round bowl. Because they said put it in a round bowl, and I put coconut oil on the sides so it was easier to get out, which I still had to take a spatula to help work it loose this morning to get it out. And I put it on this paper plate, and I thought I'd cut a slice for my Facebook page. But it's really good. Yeah, you can go grate it. I mean, this is awesome that you can grate it, you can slice it, and you melt it. So it's be good with macaroni and cheese as well. So if you want to make this, go right ahead. Like I said, it's up on my Facebook page. I posted up there this morning. Go ahead and try to make it. See what you think of it, because it's real easy to make. Well, some of the cookies are wanting to stick together, but I think I can get it pulled apart. Still got a few minutes to go yet. But this is a real good cheese. Real good cheese. I'm going to leave it out in case anybody else asks to see it. I'm really pleased with it. I didn't know how it would come out, because I've had trouble before with molded cheese, you know, trying to get a mold, you know, but it come out real good. Is there a fan? Yeah, this is a convection oven. This is a convection oven. I don't have the convection part going. It's just a baking, but yeah, there is. And it's got 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. You're going to check later? Oh, okay, Juan Elizabeth. Yeah, I posted it in there this morning because I didn't get it done yesterday, and I wanted to cut it this morning and then post a picture of it after I cut it. No, it's inside. It's inside. It's inside the, because this is an Oster. I got this at Walmart. I believe it's inside. I can smell the cookies. They smell real good. So that's where it's at. It's inside. People must be having a hard time staying on, or they're getting, bumped off or something. But anyway, no, this convection oven, I love it. It keeps my house cooler. It keeps my kitchen cooler. It doesn't heat my house up like your regular oven on your stove does. It doesn't take and it takes a lot less longer to bake with this than it does the regular oven. I'm going to go get my microwave grip so when that comes out, I can take it out then. I'll take and move this stuff over here on this other side for right now. I'll put it over here. Put it there for right now. Get this out of here. Just sit it here. I'll just put it away later. Go. Welcome to everybody coming in. I can smell those cookies. They smell so good. Wow. Wow. A couple of them are kind of going together, but I'll have to tear them apart. But they are looking good. They're looking really good. I can see them bubbling. They got a minute to go yet. So I put them on for 9 minutes. They should be good and done, I would hope. It said 9 to 12 minutes till edges are slightly golden brown. Yeah, Chewy's looking for food. Yeah. So anyway, I like making new recipes. I was going to make the tofu lasagna, but I decided not to go to potluck tomorrow because I got to go to potluck next week with Brenda Walsh coming. So I've already paid for that one, so I'm going to go next week. But tomorrow I said, no, I'm just come home and just eat sandwiches or something. I still got some of that tuna yet. Just eat a sandwich or something for tomorrow. I had some sweet corn for lunch today. I had 3 years of sweet corn I wanted to use up, so I had those for lunch and in my quick cooker, which they go real fast. I like the fact that it doesn't take very long to go through the quick cooker. It really only 3 minutes and it's done. Can you imagine that? 3 minutes. Okay, now it's okay. All right, now I'm going to take these, get these out of here. Now they did get good and brown. Some of them tried to kind of bake together, but I'm going to pull them apart here to cool them off. As I said, to leave them on the cookie sheet so that they'll stay together a little bit longer. All they did, because they got to be cool. They got to be cool 10, 15 minutes. Got to let them cool a while before I can even do anything with them. These are supposed to be soft cookies. There we go. So you can see I got a dozen cookies out of it. There you can see them. See? Got a dozen cookies out of it. I was supposed to get 10, but I got 12. They do look good though, and they were simple to make. Very simple to make. Not difficult at all. I'm kind of glad I found this recipe. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they do. And I'll tell you what it has in it. It has, well, it's got your flaxseed meal in it. It has coconut oil melted and cool. I had to melted the coconut oil and cool that was a 1/4 cup. Half a cup of coconut sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of oat flour. So what I took is I took 3/4 cup of rolled oats. I put them in my Vitamix, ground them up, and then I have my 3/4 cup of flour. It's a lot simpler than buying flour. Just buy yourself some oats. You could do probably the quick oats too, but the rolled oats, they suggested use that for this. So I have both. Hi, welcome. No, they're not. These are different. These are totally different. I did not make these before. Because this recipe is unfamiliar to me. I've not made these before. Because I've not made anything with coconut sugar, oat flour, and oatmeal in it to it. Okay, and it's got vanilla extract, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract, like I said, 3/4 cup of oat flour, a half a cup of rolled oats, a half a cup of unsweetened. It's supposed to be shredded coconut, but I only had the sweetened, so I used that. Because that's what's supposed to help hold the cookies together, is unsweetened coconut. The teaspoon of baking, or a quarter teaspoon of baking, so half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a quarter teaspoon of salt, and then chocolate chips is inside. So that's all it has, and they look real good. Just like I said, this is a new recipe. I've never made this before. I try not to make the same thing twice. I got something on tea. I try not to make the same thing twice because people don't want to see the same thing twice. Of course, if I made something in here before, and I know I've made it in here before, I'll make it again, but I just won't scope it because I like to make things new. But these are brand new. This has not ever been made before. Thank you. I know, don't they though? They really do. They came out a lot better than I thought they would. And with the coconut, that helps hold them together. They're moist cookies. I just have to leave these cool for a while. They said do not take them off the cookie sheet or anything. Leave them cool. So I'm going to have to leave them cool before I can even put them on a plate. Oh, it is awesome. Awesome. Yeah. These are oatmeal and chocolate chip. Yep. I'm supposed to get 10 cookies and I got 12. So I enjoyed making this recipe. It was simple. This is a very simple recipe. Anybody can make it. Yeah, it was. These were very easy to make. And look how nice they look. Only after 9 minutes of baking too. Of course, I've got a convection oven. A regular oven, it might take the whole 12 minutes to bake. But they look good. They got brown on the edges. Oh, some of them got a little bit browner than they're supposed to, but that's okay. I can break that stuff off. Hi, good to see. Good to see you. I can break that stuff off if I want to. But they look really good. I don't know. Because I've never used an air fryer, so I don't know. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same as an air fryer. And I've never used an air fryer before. I never have. I know Alexis has one. You're welcome. I know Alexis has one. I've never used one. I don't even own one. So, convection oven is a little bit different than a regular oven. In the fact you've got convection heat. You've got a fan blowing all the time. Keeps breaking. Oh, keeps breaking. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, my goodness. That's not very good to have to keep sending it back, and it's twice. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like they're really something. Sounds like they didn't fix it right the first time. So then you got it back, hoping it was fixed, and it was still broken. Welcome back, Alexis. I see you came in before. Here's my cookies. Don't they look really... I got 12 cookies instead of 10. Oh, yeah. It's got coconut flakes in to help hold them together. Oh, is an air fryer? Well, I did not know that, Alexis. Well, you helped me. Okay. It has the same problem. I can't right now. I have to let them cool off. No reception. Oh, the fan falls off. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're ready for your cooking lesson? Well, I already made it. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. But you can see these cookies are really good. I will give you the ingredients. Here's what the ingredients are. It's got a flax egg in it. And if everybody knows what flax egg is, you take 1 tablespoon of flaxseed meal, to 3 tablespoons of water, and you stir it together, and you leave it sit for a little bit. It gets gelatinous. So then I used 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I had to melt, and I had to let that cool. And that is the refined coconut oil. That means they take all the coconut taste out, so it's refined. Some people like unrefined, but I use the refined, and it was organic and non-GMO. Coconut sugar, and I do have one of those terracotta things in there that I got from Pampered Chef. It kept, because my coconut sugar the last time I used it was trying to get real hard, so I thought, well, I'll put one of those terracotta things in there. It softened it right up. So I recommend those terracotta things if you get it from Pampered Chef. And that's 3 or 3/4 cup of oat flour, which, like I said, I took rolled oats, a 3/4 cup of rolled oats, put it in my Vitamix, and I ground it down to flour. It's cheaper than buying flour. And then I had to use a 1/2 cup of rolled oats. So I had those two together, to put them in there. Coconut, it called for unsweetened. All I had was sweetened, so I just used what I had because they said the coconut helps hold it together. Then you have a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And everybody knows I use the non-aluminum baking soda, sea salt, and a 1/2 cup of your dairy-free chocolate chips. I use carob chips, and that's what you come out. And those that did not see my cheese from yesterday, I will let you see it. Because people were asking about what my cheese looks like, and I did post it up on my... Yeah, they are soft. They're very soft. Oh, thank you. Oh, I would, Alexis, they're still a little hot yet. Well, maybe I can one. Let me try that. I like them. Look how they hold together. Don't they look good? I'm making these again. They are very good. Anyway, here's my cheese from yesterday. I took a slice out. See how thick it is? You can grate this. This cashew cheese I made yesterday, Alexis, you can grate it and you can melt it. Yeah. Really, oh, these are so good. These look so good too, don't they? Look at those. Only baked in there 9 minutes. I'm going to put these up on my Facebook page. Very simple to make. All good things in there. Coconut sugar, oat flour. You got your rolled oats, flax meal. This is a new recipe, Alexis. I've never made these before. Because I knew I hadn't, because I've never made one that had rolled oats and oat flour in it, and coconut sugar, your flax egg, and all this to put together, and coconut in it to hold it together. No, I've never made these. I saw this on Pinterest, I looked at it, and I went through all my recipes. No, I did not have this recipe. This is a brand new recipe. Doesn't this look good, though? But really, I mean, look at how good they are, and they're soft. They are very, very, very soft. I do too. Hi, good to see you. Good day. Very, very soft. They're absolutely mouth-watering. Let me finish this one. You can see it's got the chocolate chips into it. Oh, thank you to you too, Libby. These are so good. Yeah, they are good. They came out just 9 minutes, and look how good they came out. See what I mean? They came out. They're holding together real nice. Look at that. $3.50. I'm just fine. Wonderful. Thank you. $3.50 for 9 to 12 minutes. Since I use a convection oven, I just put them in there for 9 minutes. Oh, you made the chia pudding? How did it come out? Oh, your name is Matthew? Well, welcome, Matthew. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you to my moderators for taking care of these people that need to be moderated. I appreciate that. But, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. Good. I'm glad. Chia seed pudding is so good anyway. Yeah, they really are. It's really good. But I couldn't wait to make these cookies today. I thought, well, I love making cookies. You're from Australia? Oh, you're from the land down under. Well, how about, I get them from all over in here. I get them from Saudi Arabia. I get them from Japan, China. Got one in here right now from Brazil. So I get them from all over. I did. I used carob chips. That's what I used for the chocolate chips was carob chips. Exact, because I don't have regular chocolate chips. I just use carob chips. Yep. Because this is all vegan. So I don't use anything but carob. So I know some people may not realize that I don't use regular chocolate chips. Now, if you want to make this a non-vegan and you want to use regular chocolate chips like Alexis would, go right ahead. But everything in here is good. You got your regular oat flour. I mean, oh yeah, yes they are. They are good. They almost taste like real chocolate. You will not know that you're not eating regular chocolate chips because they're even better. They're even better. And I can show you what they look like. see these in the bag? Those are identical to what a chocolate chip. Oh, thank you. These taste just as good as a chocolate chip. Very good, very good. I get these from Amazon. Hoosier Hill Farms sells them, and I keep them on hand because whenever I need them, that they're there to use. And when I saw this recipe, I thought, well, I have everything for this except the oat flour. And like I said, take your oats and grind them yourself. Yes, they are. They're carob. Take your oat flour and grind it yourself, and it'll be a lot better than buying oat flour. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, yeah, I did this. What I did with the oats was I put 3/4 cup of rolled oats in my Vitamix, and I ground them into flour this morning. Yes, I am. I have a Facebook page. No, I don't. What is in here? There's an egg in here, but it's a flax egg. If you know how to make a flax egg, you take a tablespoon of flaxseed meal, and you mix 3 tablespoons of water with it. Stir it up and leave it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and it gets real thick. And I use that in place of the egg. That's what it called for in this recipe. Although I use that sometimes in my own recipe when I make something vegan. Sure. Yes, you may. So it's amazing what you can make. You can do when you put your mind to it. Anybody can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. Yes, that, and you can also take chia seeds. Chia seeds are the same thing. You take a tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water. Do the same thing. Mix it up together. Oh, thank you for the super hearts. And mix it up together and let it sit for a few minutes, and you have a chia seed egg. So flax meal, your chia seeds are good for. I've never had any. I've seen Alexa. She made them again this morning on her replay. I like the way she makes them. It's almost like pancake batter, only it's real thin. I've never had them, but the way she makes them look really good. You can put anything in them you want, like fruits or whatever. And of course, she drizzle chocolate. I'd take like carob and probably drizzle it on the top of it, but it looks so good this morning. No, I've never made crepes. That's honest to goodness, I haven't. I've never made crepes. Not saying I wouldn't want to try it sometime, but Alexis makes them every so often. She makes a lot of scrambled eggs. She makes probably fried eggs once in a while. She makes pancakes and that too. So I like watching her replays because I learn a lot from her, watching her make those crepes and how she squished that around in her skillet this morning. Oh, you bought a Pampered Chef cookie sheet, said a while. Oh, cool. I've got one cookie sheet. I've got I think it's the half one, the half cookie sheet. Probably, yeah, sounds real good to me. Apricot, raspberry, yeah, it sounds really good. Absolutely. I like experimenting with different recipes. Like I said, you have to tweak them sometimes because they don't always have the ingredients that you want to use. So I'll tweak it to my liking. That's right. Oh, you got that right. Pampered Chef is good quality. Good quality pots and pans. Everything they have is good quality. I'm in Oregon. I don't like to say exactly where I'm from. I'll just leave it go at that. You have bought the marble rolling. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The marble rolling pin. Yeah. Can you order online from them? Right now, our consultant for Pampered Chef is in here. There's some parties going on, and Jen Phillips has got a party starting, I think, is it Monday, Alexis? We can order from her. But if you want to order something, just get with Alexis. Get with her. Check her profile out, because I'm following her. Check her profile out on here, and she's got a Facebook page, and you can order. The catalog is on the Facebook page. Go in there and order from the catalog. She will be glad to help you out, because her link is in her profile. That's her side business. She's trying to make her goal this month. I hope she makes it. You know, she still got some time yet, Alexis. But I try to promote her. I try to promote the parties because there are parties coming up, you know, and people can buy from them. Oh, you know, once you start with Pampered Chef, you'll never go back to using anything else. Yeah, that's what I thought. Once you start using Pampered Chef, you never go back. I started using them not too awful long ago, and I've gotten quite a few things already in my Pampered Chef repertoire, I guess you could say. But you can't buy everything all at once because it's too much. Too much. You have to kind of take it slow because you can really go broke because they are expensive, but they're good quality products. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They are good, highest quality. Now these are from Pampered Chef. Let's see. This is also Pampered Chef. This is one of their measure-alls. This is the 1 cup measure-all. The bowl I was using is this is the batter bowl. That's also Pampered Chef. Very good. Glass is real good. This is from Pampered Chef. What I put the cookies on there with. This is the medium-sized scoop. That's Pampered Chef. This is Pampered Chef. This is one of a set of 3. There's 3 teakwood spoons that I got. This is the smaller one. And let's see. Here's a big one. Here's a big one, and I think the other one's dirty too. But this is one too. So they're very very good to use. I use this teakwood more than anything. So that's. I try to use Pampered Chef as much as possible. Of course, I use this paring knife a lot. This is also Pampered Chef. There's a set of 3 of these, different colored handles for $7.50. And I have the stackable measuring spoons are also from Pampered Chef. These I like, these too. That's right. Her link is in her profile. These are the stackable ones. I like these. I don't have them stacked up now because I put them in my tool thing and it's easier to get to them. They're not stacked up. This is one of the Pampered Chef ones. This and this. Where's the other ones? There's 3 or 4 of them in the set. I don't know where the other one's at. I think it's dirty. But there's in the set. These are real good. These are so nice to have. I love them. The spatulas. Oh. Something I'll tell you that you should really definitely have. So I can find it. If I can find it. I probably got it dirty. Yeah, I think I do. Maybe I can find it in here. I'll see if I can find it. I can't find it right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I washed it. This is so cute. This mini scraper. She uses this for her scrambled eggs and stuff. I use this in the Vitamix to clean it out underneath the blades because you can't hardly get under there. This is so cute. I love this thing. This is a Pampered Chef spatula, and these here don't change color. That's what's so nice about them. You know, anything else you have, like other silicone things I have, if you leave them sit too long, like what you use them for tomato sauce or whatever, they change color. These don't, or they'll turn yellow from carrots or whatever. Those don't. Yes, I do. I've got my oven, the cooling rack is on my, and I've also got some more back here. Yes, I do. I've got them right here. The small ones and the big one. Yes, I use it. I use one all the time. I don't go without them because you mess it. But right now, I have one sitting. You can see this is right here. This is my cooling rack. No, they don't, and they preserve your cupboard. They really preserve your counter, because who wants to replace your counter? Because these mats are much better. I cut on them all the time. I do too, Alexis. I mean, I'm wearing this one out. I mean, this thing is got a lot of, it's got to be washed again, but it's got a lot of scratches and everything in it. I've used it so much. Yeah, I cut my vegetables and stuff on it too, but they are very, very nice to have. Yeah, they do. They clean up really nice. I just put mine in the dishwater when I'm washing dishes and clean it right up. And put them to dry. Those are nice. saves your countertop, because your countertop, you don't want to cut it in your countertop. I replaced the countertop. I had to replace the countertop on the one side of my rental, the 3-bedroom side. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Here's my cookies. You'll have to watch the replay how I made them. Didn't they turn out great? There's one little one here because I've been eating on it. Hi, good to see you. These are real good cookies, Linda, and I'll tell you what's in here. Oh, right. This has got several different good ingredients, Linda. It's got flax egg in it, not your regular egg. Flax egg, which you take 1 tablespoon of flax meal to 3 tablespoons of this said water. You know, it has to be room temperature water. So what I did is I was doing things on the computer. I was watching stuff on the computer, and I thought, well, I'm going to get this stuff out, like my coconut oil, melt it, leave it sit out, cool it down, put the water on there, and let it cool down. So when I'm ready to do this, it's all ready to go. So it's got a flax egg in it. It's got coconut oil in it as well, melted. It's got coconut sugar, vanilla extract, oat flour, as well as rolled oats. I took my rolled oats, 3/4 cup of rolled oats, and I put them in my Vitamix, and I made oat flour out of it. Because I don't buy oat flour. You can, but it saves. When I've got a Vitamix, just grind it myself, because the Vitamix takes and pulverizes everything. It takes your grains and pulverizes them down too into flour. So if it could do chickpeas, I knew it could do that. So I made some flour with it, rolled oats, and then that was 3/4 cup of that, and I had to have 1/2 cup of regular rolled oats, and then it was 1/2 cup of shredded coconut, and I didn't have the unsweetened. I had the sweetened kind, so I had to use it. And that's what kind of held it together. About 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and I used a non-aluminum kind, and 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/2 cup of your chocolate chips, which I use carob chips. And these came out. These are very soft. I'm going to finish this. Look at that. Look at the inside. They're so soft. Soft and very, very good. These are mouth-watering. And I've never made these before. Somebody asked. No. These have never been made before, because I've never made anything where I put coconut in the recipe. Never. The coconut in there. See what this did? Look at that. It holds them together. Yeah, I got some water. I'll have to get me some, Alexis. Yeah, I've been drinking water. Yep, there's my water. Oh, it does. Here's my cheese from yesterday, Linda. See the slice? That's sitting out now. It wants to kind of melt a little bit. But the slice, it slices, and you can also melt it and grate it. I'm gonna have to put it back before it gets too soft. But this is my block of cheese I made yesterday. I'll put it back. I just wanted to show people that it did, and it tastes so good too. So it can be used for macaroni and cheese. You could probably use it in lasagna. Like I said, you can grate it even. I mean, a cashew cheese that you make yourself and you can grate it. That's what impressed me. I thought, if I ever want grated cheese, I know what to do now to have grated cheese. And because I know Alexis, that's how she grates hers. She buys the box, and she's probably right. Don't buy the processed grated cheese already. Buy yourself a block of cheese, or make your own, and then just grate it yourself. Makes more sense, because it's a lot healthier for you that way. And she grates quite often. So, because I like grated cheese, shredded cheese, and that works ideal. So that's what I'm going to do is use it for grating. I'm going to melt it in macaroni and cheese. I'm going to put it on. They say you can put it on crackers. It tastes real good on crackers. Ritz crackers especially. Oh, I love Ritz crackers. It would taste delicious on them. My goodness. It would really taste good on them. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Alexis. It does melt better. It absolutely does. I can't believe it when I made that recipe, and the one that I took the recipe from there on Pinterest, how she said that, because I was reading it, and she said it melts and you can grate it. And it does. I haven't tried to grate it yet, but I can see it's going to melt because it's just sitting there and it's wanting to get soft already. It was a little trial and error to try to get it out of the bowl, because I put it in a round bowl to try to get it out. I used to have the spatula go all the way around, and then I lifted it up at the bottom to try to get it out of there, because I flipped it over thinking it would fall out, and it didn't. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to take a spatula and get it out that way. Oh, thank you for saying that, and you're very, very welcome. But I always like to try new recipes. This is a brand new one I've never tried before. Usually after I've tried it one time on Periscope, I usually don't try it again. I'll try to find new recipes. Because I was going to make the tofu lasagna today, but I thought, well, this being Friday, I'll save it for another day. And I wanted to make these cookies because I love cookies. You know, I'm always buying them at the store, and I thought, oh, shoot, I'll just make my own. Why'd I have to buy them at the store? And I got a dozen cookies out of it. I was supposed to have 10, and I got a dozen out of it. So I got some real good, and they look good, too, and they taste good. And these are really awesome cookies. Really awesome. I mean, I recommend them. I really do. They're so soft, and you can see how soft they are. They're not hard. You don't like tofu? Well, you know, that's an acquired taste. It really doesn't have a taste itself until you start adding things into it. Now, I make a tofu scramble for breakfast, that if you start adding your veggies into it, or you put onions in or whatever, and put maybe some peppers, red, green, yellow peppers, and then and add your turmeric for the color. It tastes really, really good. Yeah, it probably is good in broth, but like I said, tofu itself does not have a taste. I'll stand alone. No, it does not have a taste. You start adding it to something, though. Now, I do have a recipe for tofu burgers that I've made here on Periscope. They are very, very good. Very simple to make. It only takes a half a block of tofu. It only makes 2 patties, but for me, that's fine. But they come out ideal because it's got carrots in it, and it's really, really good. So I've made them before, too. I haven't made them in a long time, but I'll probably go back to making them again. But I like to make simple recipes that don't take too long to make. These didn't take long to make, to put together. A little bit more ingredients than some have, but I like cookies that have substance. And these are real good cookies. For some unknown reason, anything with bananas in it lately hasn't been as good as I thought it would be. So I'm avoiding trying to do banana cookies, because I think stuff like this, oatmeal, is better. I like anything with oatmeal in it because it's good for you, you know. Real good. And as you can see, like I showed you, look at how well they're holding together. Doesn't that look a good cookie? Look at that. Real good. Got done. It's got carob chips in it. You can't go wrong. These are very good cookies. And like I said, I intend to post it up on my vegan Facebook page for those that might want to try to make them. Because I always post the recipe up there for people that want to know. And I did the cheese this morning, so if you didn't see the recipe for the cheese, go in there and check it out. And it shows you exactly how I made the cheese, tells you what I put in it and what I left out. Because I didn't put the cayenne pepper in it, nor did I put the Dijon mustard. I don't care for either one. I don't like spicy, and I never have liked the taste of mustard anyway. Yuck. Now, other people may like mustard, but I don't, so I left that out. But that's how recipes are. You can take them and make them to suit yourselves. Tweak them to your liking. If you don't like something about them, take it out. If there's something you want to put into it, put into it. Well, yeah, it probably would. That's about it. But I just didn't want to put it in my cheese. Because, you know something, the cayenne and the Dijon mustard, probably the Dijon mustard would have made it a deeper yellow color probably. But it probably would have given it a horrible taste too. Because I know Dijon mustard can be strong. Mustard itself is a strong mustard, and I don't care for it. You know, I don't know. I don't know anything about honey mustard either, because I don't like mustard. A person could always try it. You know, if you want to make that and put honey mustard in it, see how you like it, go ahead and try it. Tweak it. Tweak it and put in what you like. You know, and what you don't put it in there. That's what I do. You have to make the recipe your own that way. So that's what I did. I tweak it to my liking. Because they're not set in stone anyway. You know, they're meant to be tweaked. Because not everybody's going to like the same thing. You know, somebody else will put mushrooms and stuff. You know, if it calls for mushrooms, whenever I see a recipe with mushrooms, I say, well, I can put everything in there but the mushrooms. I leave the mushrooms out. I don't care for them. I think they're an acquired taste in the first place. So I don't really care for them, so I leave the mushrooms out. And you know, things that I've made without the mushrooms, they seem to taste just fine without it. You know, at least it did to me anyway. It tasted just fine. So I don't really think it's a requirement that you have to have them in there. They probably just thought, well, that adds a little bit more flavor to it. That's probably true. But I liked it just the way I made it without the mushrooms. You don't have to put everything in there that you see, because not everybody likes the same things. Oh, really? Oh, my. Oh, man. Well, I just never have cared for mushrooms. I don't know. They just don't set down with me too well. You know, and I'm not gonna eat something that I can't stomach too well. So I just leave it out. If I don't like it, you know, I'll make it without it. That's what I do. These cookies, I put everything in here that the recipe called for, and I had fun making it. No, I don't either. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that, because we're not, like I said, we're not all going to like the same things. Mushrooms are an acquired taste. And as far as the cayenne is concerned, and mustard, well, mustard's a little bit on the strong side, and the cayenne, I don't care for cayenne at all. I've got some, but I don't want to use it because it's really strong. It's hot. Even an eighth of a teaspoon would have made it taste awful strong. And I don't like spicy cheese. I couldn't eat it very long. I don't like anything spicy. I'd be drinking a lot of water. And I've been known to do that before too. Drink a lot of water to get rid of the taste in my mouth. Ugh. So you tweak the recipes to your liking. That's what I do. Some come out pretty good. Others don't come out as good as you would want them to. Now these cookies came out perfect. They came out much better than I thought they would. They taste good. They're nice and crispy. They look absolutely divine. They taste divine. And I highly recommend them. This little one here is one I've been eating on. But I highly recommend them. You get 10 cookies out of it, and I got 12. But that's okay. I made it stretch out. And what I did is I used the, you said a medium scoop. And this is the medium scoop from Pampered Chef, so this is the one I used. No, I don't eat lobster. I don't eat lobster at all. I don't eat any meat of any kind. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat crawfish. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat fish of any kind. I don't eat any meat. Pork, steak, beef, or whatever. I've never had any. I've never, because I'm a vegan, which means I don't eat meat. I don't eat cheese. No, I never did. Before I became vegan, no, I didn't. It didn't appeal to me. The only meat I would ever eat is beef, turkey, and chicken. That was the only meat I would. And a little fish. That was all I would ever eat. But no, I never ate lobster. It just didn't appeal to me. You know. But that's okay, because like I said, not everybody's gonna like the same thing. Somebody else will like something different than I like. It just didn't appeal to me at all. I know, and I just don't. I don't like. And I've seen what they do with the lobsters, and I think it's cruel what they do with the lobsters, that they throw them into boiling water to kill them. To me, that's inhumane. I think that's terrible what they do, because I've seen it happen, and I think that's awful. That poor lobster doesn't even know what's coming. It gets in that boiling water, it can't escape it. That's it. Yeah, and that's not good. You know, why put that lobster through that? You know, leave it in the ocean where it's at, and don't. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome. Here's my cookies. Don't my cookies look good? These cookies are really good. It is sad. I just don't agree with that. I just don't think that you know, I just set down with me. And that's probably why I never ate them, because I didn't like the way they were treated in the first place. But I don't know if I probably would like the taste either. But no, I've never had lobster. Never had, like I said, crawfish, or never had things like anything like that, snails or anything. People do eat. In some countries, they eat snails. Yeah, they are, Tammy. They are. I've got one cookie here. I almost got gone. I've been eating on it. People want me to try it, so I've been eating on this one cookie, and it is soft. Very good. Really good. Welcome back, Damon. But I'm vegan because I chose to be. It's not going to be for everybody. Not everybody wants to be vegan. But I chose to go that way because I was getting too heavy. I was eating all the wrong foods. So I thought I'd better do something to try to take the weight off. And since I've been on the vegan lifestyle, I've lost the weight. It'll fluctuate up and down a little bit, a pound or two, but I would gain weight before when I was younger. I'd gain weight and I'd lose it. Then I'd gain weight and I'd lose it. It was hard to get a happy medium where it stayed off. Oh, I know. Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, snails. Yep, I agree. Oh, man. Yeah, I was going to tell you, when I was walking one day, this is when we were still having the rain yet. We got a lot of rain back in April. March and April, we had a lot of rain. And I'd walk in the morning, the sidewalks would be wet. Hi, Sharon, good to see you. Welcome. Here's my cookies. They're really good. They taste very good, too. I was walking one morning, and the sidewalk was wet. Good to see you. Welcome. And lo and behold, every little bit, I'd see a snail on the sidewalk. It would be just trudging along, because that's when the snails would come out, and the dogs saw them, but they never paid any attention to them, and I didn't want to step on them or anything, so I'd step over them, and I'd just look at those snails, you just barely touch them and they go back into their shell. Oh, they turned out fantastic. Look at that. Didn't they look at that. I've been eating on one. Somebody wanted me to try it. That's why there's a little one here. I've been eating on it. Little by little, it is crispy. They are very, very good. Yeah, they do. Unfortunately, they do. Yep. They are. Just a minute. I put them on this. I put them on the cookie sheet with this. It's a set of medium size scoop, and this is the medium one. Oh man, I don't like the way they're treated. Oh, they're soft. They're very soft. No, they're not dry. They're soft. They're moist. Can you see? Got a little moisture into them. And they've got coconut flakes in them to hold them together. That's what's so cool about it. Coconut flakes. Coconut flakes. It's got your oat flour. It's got oatmeal. Thank you. It's got a flax egg in it. Oh, you got it frozen? Oh, man. Oh, I'm posting these up on my Facebook page, and I'm sure you'll want to try them. They are absolutely divine. I was supposed to get 10 cookies out, and I got 12. They are nice and soft. I do not like real hard cookies, and these are soft. They're nice. They came out real nice. They were only in the oven 9 minutes, because I have a convection oven, 9 to 12 minutes, so they don't have to be in there very long at all. They are very good. I ate one of them, and I'll show you one at the camera. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Look at that. And it's got chocolate carob chips in it, too. Very good. Oh, yeah, soft cookies, yeah, yep. Yeah, they probably will. Kids will love them. Absolutely, they'll love them. I don't like hard cookies at all, because they're chewy cookies. These are on the soft side. They got a little crispiness on the edges, but that's fine, because they want to be baked on the edges, brown, but they're soft. They're not hard, and I like. It's hard to know. I don't like real crunchy cookies, but yet, there are a lot of crunchy cookies out there. And if you want to make soft cookies, make your own. Yes, 9 to 12 minutes at 350. That's it. Like I said, I've got a convection oven, and they were done on 9 minutes. Now, a regular oven might take all the 12 minutes to get done. But I set it for 9 minutes. I figured it should be done in 9 minutes, and they're plenty good and done. Very good. You can see they're holding together. Yeah, very, very easy. Here's the picture of them. course, they put sea salt on the top of them, or fancy sea salt. I'm not doing that. But this is what they look like in the picture. They really look good. And like I said, I'm going to post the recipe up on my vegan page and tell you how I made it. Very simple to make. It's got quite a few ingredients in it. It's got, let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ingredients without the flax seed. With the flax egg is 11. I don't know. I don't know how sea salt's fancy. It must be a fancy sea salt out there. I have no idea. Yes, I've got a vegan Facebook page called Karen's Vegan Heaven. And that's where I post these up on. Just go into Facebook and ask to be joined. Karen's Vegan Heaven. I've got over 200 people in there now. And they really value the recipes. I get a lot of people. Most of the people in there are not vegan. But they come in there because they want to see what I've made. And they can make them themselves. They're simple to make. I try to pick the simple recipes, not things that's going to take a long time. Because like I said, with this being summer, we're getting close to summer anyway, I don't want to spend hours in the kitchen. I want to get done with what I'm doing and get out of the kitchen, clean it up, do my dishes, and go sit down. I don't want to be standing over this hot stove or anything else for a very long time. So I don't. What I did for my lunch was I had 3 ears of corn that I had bought at Walmart the other day. I just put them in a quick cooker and I had them for my lunch. 3 minutes is all it took to make them. That was it. 3 minutes. And I ate them up, and then I decided to come in here, have everything ready, and come in here because before I got my corn done, I was getting stuff out that I needed to get ready for this. I got the coconut oil melted and cooled down. I got the flax egg ready. And I got everything pretty much measured out, except I didn't have the vanilla measured out, and I didn't have the baking soda measured out, or the oats. But everything else pretty much I had measured out. I got it ready to go because it takes a while when you start measuring everything out. So I want to get everything done so I could come in here and show you how to make these. These are awesome cookies. They taste absolutely divine. I can't believe these are the best cookies I've ever had. Oh my goodness, that sounds awesome. I love cucumbers too. That sounds so awesome. I didn't know there was I suppose you could probably make your own Italian dressing. And I've never seen a vegan Italian dressing. That's something I can try to look for and see how to make it. Yeah, quick and fresh is right. To learn how to make your own dressings. I've made ranch dressing in here, and I made mayo and stuff. I've never made an Italian dressing though. I've never been real fond of it, but you can get it at Walmart, vegan Italian dressing. I'll have to check that out because they are stepping it up. They are getting plant-based things there now. That's where I got the tuna from. So they are getting a few plant-based things. Oh, Karen's Italian vegan dressing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, well, boy, that's cool to have a dressing named after me. That's awesome. I'll have to go look for it. That sounds awesome. If I can't find it there, I could probably find it maybe at Kroger's, probably. But like I said, Walmart is getting so much better. $3.98 is it a big bottle or whatever? Because Walmart is beginning to step it up and getting a lot more organic stuff now. They're getting plant-based foods in there now, which is awesome because I eat a lot of plant-based stuff, But in essence, I'd rather make my own because it is cheaper, Yeah, you're right. It is. It is expensive. I'm finding that out. But I'm not going to quit eating vegan just because the food's expensive. If I don't need it, I don't buy it. It's only when I need it and I know I'm going to use it that I buy it. I use a lot of oatmeal. I like to make oats, so that's good. So I got a lot of oatmeal to make a lot of cookies, I'll tell you that. And make a lot of oat flour out of it. I got several of them sitting down here. And I buy them because I keep them on hand. Oh, yeah, thank you for that. Well, I try to make them as inexpensive as possible. I really do, because you know, food in a way is very expensive, and if you can make your own and cut down on the cost tremendously, you'll save yourself money in the long run. I love doing the same thing. Yes, I love anything that's organic. However, there's another thing too. Organic is expensive too. It can be quite costly to buy everything organic. So I try to buy organic when I can. And if I can't afford something that's organic, I don't buy it. I leave it alone because it's just too expensive to buy. Although organic is better, but I do try to get the non-GMO. If it's not organic, non-GMO. The chia seeds I have are organic and non-GMO. I specifically go for the non-GMO more than the organic. Because, you know, sometimes they could say it's organic, but is it really? They say if it's certified organic, that's okay. But sometimes they could say organic and it's not really. Oh, yeah. We got farmers markets in my area, too, and I need to go to the farmers markets and see what I can find. Now, I do have I got to water it today, but I do have a patio tomato that's going to put early girl tomatoes on it. So hopefully it'll get quite a few tomatoes on it. Yeah, you're right. That, to me, is very important, to make sure it's non-GMO. We don't want those genetically modified organisms in our food, but yet there's a lot of people that don't check that and don't care. Normally it'll say on the outside of the package if it's non-GMO, it'll tell you. Yeah, I know. People have said this, have told me the same thing. They're skeptical. Unless it's 100% certified. Now, I do look for that. Sometimes you can see that and it'll say that's 100% certified. Otherwise, you're a little skeptical if it really is. They can tell you it's organic and you don't know for sure. That's why I suppose, in a way, with organic, you should do the same thing with that. Your normal vegetables, take and wash them, because you don't know if it's got chemicals on the peeling or not. So you still wash them anyway, just to be on the safe side. You have to, because you don't know. You know, they can fool you, and they can tell you it's organic. Although I think more and more are going organic now. So it's possible that there's more organic out there than we really realize. That people are going more organic now than they used to, which I'm glad of that, because they're catering to the people that want to eat organic, or the people that are vegan and want to eat plant-based food. So they're not. So now they're starting to cater to us and starting to get things that we can eat a little bit better. Maybe people had asked for them. I don't know. But when I saw the plant-based stuff in there that Walmart had, I couldn't believe it. It's not cheap, but I thought, well, I might as well go, try and get for it. The tuna that I bought from Loma Linda is really good. It almost tastes like regular tuna. Oh, yeah, they're going to love them. Let me tell you, they're going to love them. They're going to want more. They're going to probably fight over how many cookies they get. And then after you get the batch done, they're going to want more. And you get them eaten up. It won't take very long to eat them up. And they'll want a lot. They'll eat them. Believe me, they'll eat them. And I'm sure you will eat. You and your husband will eat them too, because they're so soft. They're good, and that's great that they're vegan like that. It's healthier, but I don't push anybody in here to becoming vegan, because that's not my style. I won't do that, because if people want to be vegan, they'll have to do it on their own. I'm not going to make them. I became vegan on my own because I figured that was the best way to go. So I'm not going to tell anybody you have to be vegan or whatever. You do what you want to do. You do what's best for you. Sunrise there now. Oh yeah. Well, it's going on 20 minutes to 3 here, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So in a few hours the sun will be going down. It'll be getting dark again. But I got some dishes to. Yeah, I am. Yeah, a lot healthier now. Yep. Oh yes, it's Saturday there. Right. It will be. It's still Friday here, but yeah, I am much more than I was before. I should have done it a long time ago, but I decided my weight got out of control. I didn't like the way I looked, so I thought I better do something about it. So then I decided to go vegan, and don't do what I did and go all at once, because I went off of everything all at once, but I've never looked back, and I don't intend to either. I love coming in here and making things vegan every day. It's so much fun. It's fun looking for recipes. Every day I go out, except for Saturday. Unless it's Saturday night after sundown, I'll look for recipes. But other than that, 6 days a week I'm looking for recipes to make because I want to build up for the next week. So I'm going to start looking before the sun goes down for recipes I can do on Sunday and beyond that. So I enjoy coming in here from day to day and making different recipes, showing you that you can make recipes and you can eat healthier if you really want to. I don't force anybody to, but these are healthy cookies. Just look at that. Look how nice they look. And you know something what holds them together? The coconut. The shredded coconut's what holds them together. That's easy to do, let me tell you. Gaining weight, yep. That's right. We certainly can. We can survive without a lot of things, but unfortunately, people don't think they can survive without a lot of things. Yeah, I know what you mean. I eat a little too much of that myself, so I kind of have to cut back. But I'm going to start doing that. I have it for breakfast, but I'll have to start cutting back a little bit more. That's exactly right. People will live longer if they're healthier. Too much veggie pizza. I can hear you there. Oh, hugs to you too. Veggie pizza sounds so good though. Oh my goodness, it sounds absolutely awesome. Sounds amazing. Oh man, it sounds amazing. But these cookies, if you could, I couldn't hardly wait to touch it. It's so good. I am just so glad that I made this recipe because these cookies are awesome. They are so awesome. Now that isn't quite as round as the rest of them, but they're awesome. They taste so good, and they're good for me too. And I left them cool off, and they're holding together just fine. So I think I'm gonna go now because I've got some dishes I want to get washed, and I got to go out and water my tomato plant and get a few things done before the sun goes down. But anyway, I thank you all for coming in and waiting for me on Sunday to go on another cooking scope on Sunday. Oh yes. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome. And prayers to you too. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And until we meet again, take care, God bless, and bye-bye.